guys, friends, I'm here with a March unboxing of a House of Books subscription kit. Now spring is always a busy time of year for me, from cleaning up my gardens after all that winter, mulching them, planting new flowers, that I just haven't had as much time in my art studio as I would like. So I asked Amber to send me a small box this month instead of a large box. For that reason, and I wanted to unbox a small box in case you were curious what came in the small kit, what I thought of it, how it compared to the large kit, and all that cool stuff. So as I opened my box here, it came in a clear envelope, and the first thing that fell out was this piece of vintage jewelry, and also this small little bag of fabric samples. Instead of that large fabric pouch that large kit comes in, this one came in that clear pouch. And then also I'm noticing as I'm going through this that you get all of the exact same types of things, but just a lot less of them. So for that fabric, it was just a smaller amount, but still the same fun vintage fabrics. Here's a little the card for the March kit. It says on that top row that we're getting a green adhesive piece of fabric, which is really cool. Adhesive fabric is fun to bind journals with, to stick down. There's so much, even repair journals, there's so much fun you can do with it. And here's the 3 writing prompts for this month. It was book pages. I forget the other 2, I covered them up. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Book pages, green, and motivation. So these are fun little ideas for you to journal with each month that the House of Books provides for us. Now let's see what kind of other vintage goodies I got. I got this book cover. Look at this awesome patina on the inside, plus the green and cream and patina on the outside. I don't know which side of this to use, but it is going to be so much fun to play with. Here's that piece of adhesive fabric. It's sticky back, kind of like sticky back canvas. I think it will be really cool to make a journal with, and I look forward to experimenting with that. Now I'm going to look through this pile here. There's a couple envelopes just like I get in that large kit, and a bunch of loose pieces of ephemera. Now in the beginning I got the kit as is, and then a few times into it I asked Amber if I could mainly get black and white images instead of colored images. So I'm not sure if the House of Books team also did that in my small kit, because I have mostly black and white images, but there are a few colored ones mixed in here. I love that about a House of Books. If there is a special project you're working on or some kind of like theme or thing that you need for a month, you could actually send them a message and ask them to try to customize your kit to fit that, or a certain style that you like. I don't use a lot of colored photos and ephemera in my artwork, so it was more important to me to get the black and white images, and I asked for that, and they were so happy to fulfill my kit as I requested. So this pile of vintage ephemera with all of the cool images. Now you can use these in a journal, you could use them for inspiration, you can make a junk journal with them. The possibilities are so limitless. There was one a little while back that had a bunch of faces on it. I was talking through it, but it was a little heavier, and I think it would make a really cool tip in on one of my journal pages. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to use it for that. Now let's open up the fun envelopes. Typically in the large kit you get one envelope full of book pages, an envelope full of like specialty type papers, and an envelope full of ephemera, like vintage one-of-a-kind ephemera. So let's see if that's what happens here. Here's the envelope that has just random chunks of book pages. Now these are so much fun because you get a variety of typefaces and fonts and colors. Sometimes there's poetry in it, and this one has a really cool poem I'm finding as I look about an art shop. It's kind of funny. I love poetry because you can pull like the little funny lines from them and use them for words and things on your journal pages. I think this art shop is going to be so much fun to pull up for a journal page. And all these fun random lines as well, because when you pull them from a poem, they are so much different than when they are within the poem. Since we get so many chunks of these old books and I'm not able to use them all in my journal pages or to cut out pages, this is what I've been using with the ones that don't find their homes in my journals. I keep a stack of them clipped together, and I'm actually using them for my palette paper, which is so much fun because I'm getting really cool random pages to use in my art journals. Next, here's the envelope that has some more specialized papers. I have a foreign language. It looks like German, I believe. Some little pages with courses in speed writing. These really cool diagrams. Some more diagrams of like machinery or motor parts, but I'm loving these like cabinets and cupboard diagrams. How fun are they? Again, this is all like one of a kind, really cool papers. Well, they're not one of a kind, but they're like hard to find type papers, and it's really neat that the books are split out and you get just a little sample of all of the fun little pages. And then this is the last one. This is going to be the more one of a kind ephemera. Lots of times there's handwritten items, postcards, playing cards, vintage ephemera, all original. Sometimes a House of Books includes some of the stickers or printed pages they make, but they did not come in the small kit this month. This postcard is so fun. Here I turn it and try to read it, but man, it's making my brain hurt to read that really pretty cursive, so I'm going to have to do that a little later. And look at the patina on these papers, and again, the typewritten pages and the patina are going to make really cool collage elements in my art journals. That's what a small kit of the House of Books vintage ephemera kits looks like. Now, having seen a small kit, I really miss the amount of one-of-a-kind ephemera and other items that come in that larger kit. So if I was subscribing to this on my own, I would probably recommend getting a large kit quarterly, because then you get all of the really cool stuff. It's almost like 3 small kits in one. I kind of prefer that larger kit, but if you're on a budget and want just a taste, to try a couple, the small kit is really cool. And I like how maybe it's a little bit more approachable and not so overwhelming. It would be a great kit to take on vacation, or to throw in a bag to take to like a retreat or something. But again, look at the awesome subscription kit options a House of Books has, including that option to get them quarterly, which I think is what I'm going to start doing, getting that large kit quarterly, because I did miss some of the great items that come in that large kit. All of the information is below to subscribe to the House of Books kit. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful spring.